Hello, and welcome to episode 6 of Overanalyzing Assassin's Creed. We've cleared out our side missions in the rich district of Damascus, and we are going on our way to assassinate Abu Unqud.
Peace be upon you, Altair. How may I serve you?
I've done as asked and learned all I need to know about my prey.
Then you must share your knowledge with me.
Abu Unqud is corrupt to the core and despised by his own citizens as a result. It appears he's been stealing money meant for the people of Damas and spending it on himself. Even as we speak, he flaunts his greed, preparing for a lavish party. His guards and servants should have their hands full dealing with the guests. They won't even know I'm there.
Most impressive, my friend. The others said you'd make a mess of things, but not I. No, I was sure you'd come through. And
Yeah, I'm sure you were.
The Bureau is yours to do with as you please until you're ready to begin.
Thank you most kindly. Mr. Passive Aggressive Bossman.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Right, so to look this up, whether Abu Unqud was actually a real person, and I didn't find much excepting for some things some people on the internet forum said, so that obviously must be true. Yeah, they said that some of the targets are in fact historic personages that we already know about, like Garnier Plus, and others were just made up, like this Abu Unqud. Apparently his name in Arabic, but feel free to correct me if you do actually speak Arabic, means father of money. Sounds an awful lot like a nickname. Nicely reflecting his character. And the information collection we did hadn't been very specific about it, but apparently so he was stealing money from the people of Damascus, and therefore we should kill him, because that will make the world a better place somehow. Not exactly sure how stealing people's money and using it for yourself gets in the way of peace. I mean, bad thing to do, yes, but you're supposed to be causing peace by these assassinations. But then again, we're a lowly underling, need to know basis, blah blah blah, ask not to make reply, etc. Ours but to do and kill people. Let's see if these scholars will happen to wander into his party. Ah, my 4-3 knives. Excellent. So this looks promising. What? Seriously? Drat. So much for a subtle entry into the party. Bit of a literal interpretation of party crashing. And of course some more of you, yes.
This is a waste of my time.
Altair, please to actually kill people when you encounter. That's more like it. Yeah, very smart. Dropping your guard to taunt people like that. Glad that guarding people didn't have the lesson hitting people when they're down. Damn, mistimed. Shit.
When you're out of knives, refill your stock by returning to us.
Right, let's try that again. So, sneaking in with the help of scholars doesn't help. So you might be able to get across the wall there.
He has found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake,
forbidden for you to be here.
it is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all wiped from the world. We must push back. Be wary, friends. The shaitan is everywhere. Watching, waiting.
There we go. Much more like it. Yeah, that is the way to get out, I think. Go across the wall here. Looks like a good party indeed.
Welcome, welcome. Thank you all for joining me this evening. Please eat, drink, enjoy all the pleasures I have to offer. Take your time, I will wait. I trust everything is to your
A wine fountain.
satisfaction. Good, good.
The fountain was climbable.
It pleases me to see you all so happy. For these are dark days, my friends, and we must enjoy this bounty while we still can. War threatens to consume us all. Salah ad-Din bravely fights for what he believes in, and you are always there to support him without question. It is your generosity that allows his campaign to continue. So, I propose a toast then. To you, my dear friends, who have brought us to where we are today. May you be given everything you deserve for it.
So that's supposed to bring peace.
Kindness.
This guy's financing the war.
You who have been so quick to judge me and so cruel. Oh, do not feign ignorance. You take me for a fool. That I have not heard words whispered behind my back. Well, I have, and I fear I can never forget it. But this is not why I called you here tonight. No. I wish to speak more of this war and your part in it. You give up your coin quick as can be, knowing all too well it buys the deaths of thousands. You don't even know why we fight. The sanctity of the Holy Land, you'll say, or the evil inclination of our enemies. But these are lies you tell yourselves. No. All this suffering is born of fear and hate. It bothers you that they are different, just as it bothers you that I am different. Compassion, mercy, tolerance. These words mean nothing to any of you. Mean nothing to those infidel invaders who ravage our land in search of gold and glory. And so I say, enough! I pledged myself to another cause. One that will bring about a new world in which all people might live side by side in peace. A pity none of you will live to see.
Poisoned wine.
Anyone who tries to escape.
Well, the excrement has reached the air circulation device. No! Dread! Altair, come on now. So, this guy seems to be pretty pro-peace. Interesting that we are killing him in the name of peace. Of course, there are hints that he's been joining the the Templars, I guess, when he talks about joining a new cause. Maybe we'll find out more.
Their words can no longer do harm.
Why have you done this?
You stole money from those you claim to lead, sent it away for some unknown purpose. I want to know where it's gone and why.
Look at me. My very nature is an affront to the people I ruled. And these noble robes did little more than to muffle their shouts of hate.
So this is about vengeance, then?
No, not vengeance, but my conscience. How could I finance a war in service to the same god that calls me an abomination?
If you do not serve Salah ad-Din's cause, then whose?
In time, you'll come to know them. I think perhaps you already do.
Then why hide? And why these dark deeds?
Is it so different from your own work? You take the lives of men and women, strong in the conviction that their deaths will improve the lots of those left behind. A minor evil for a greater good? We are the same.
No, we are nothing alike.
Ah, but I see it in your eyes. You doubt. You cannot stop us. We will have our new world.
Okay guys, been fun. Bye now.
المحتمل أنه هرب إلى جزء آخر من العروش. هيا ننصرف من هنا.
Okay, that went quite smoothly. So, interesting. Was a hint there that the king is merchant king is homosexual or gay, as it's not a lot of tolerance for that, I suppose. Around this time, I have to push you guys. And even if Altair can't figure it out as a player, we can figure out that he's probably serving the Templars. Sounds like you're not so much causing peace in Holy Land as stopping the Templars, which of course are two different things. Altair here denying very much that he's the same as the man we just killed in terms of methods and morals and such. But as a player, I'm not convinced. I think, that's it. Mr. Nablus, Mr. Good had some very good points. You're also going around, indeed, killing people just because it suits our purposes, or because we think it'll bring some greater good about. Or actually, in the case of Altair, because we've been told to. Seem to have very little thought with what we're actually trying to achieve. Go away, lady.
Word has reached me of your success, Altair.
Abu Nakud's reign of terror is at an end.
I'm glad to hear it.
He killed them. The men and women at his party. It was poison. A coward's tool. Blamed them for the war. Said he wished to end it.
Strange, but then again, the Merchant King was known to be a bit different. Perhaps this was simply a symptom of his madness.
Perhaps.
You sound unconvinced. Speak with Al-Mualim then. He may offer a better explanation.
Yes. We'll see what he has to say.
Well, dismiss your enemies as mad. Escape.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Password memory to RCF ESPs.
When you're out of knives, refill your stock by returning to Messiah, or by pickpocketing thugs.
Come, Altair. Speak with me a moment.
As you wish.
Word has reached me of your success. You've have my gratitude and that of the realm. Freeing these cities from their corrupt leaders will no doubt promote the cause of peace.
Can you really be so sure?
The means by which men rule are reflected in their people. As you cleanse the cities of corruption, you heal the hearts and minds of those who live within.
Our enemies would disagree.
What do you mean?
Each man I've slain has confessed strange words to me. They are without regret. Even in death they seem confident of their success. Though they do not admit it directly, there is a tie that binds them. I'm sure of it.
There is a difference, Altair, between what we are told to be true and what we see to be true. Most men do not bother to make the distinction. It is simpler that way. But as an assassin, it is your nature to notice, to question.
Then what is it that connects these men?
Ah, but as an assassin, it is also your duty to still these thoughts and trust in your master. For there can be no true peace without order, and order requires authority.
You speak in circles, Master. You commend me for being aware, then ask me not to be. Which is it?
The question will be answered when you no longer need to ask it.
I assume you called me here for more than just a lecture.
Very well. A rank and weapon are again restored to you. 2 more leaders remain. Go and see to it that their rule is ended.
Talk about a rule. Right, synchronization. Dodge! Yes, dodge! Huzzah! Okay, so I agree with Altair here. Almulim is speaking in circles and riddles. We're supposed to notice things, but then we're not supposed to think about them.
Altair, it seems my students do not fully understand what it is to wield the blade. Perhaps you could show them what you know. Perfect. The work of a master. And that, my students, is how we all should fight. You must be busy. I understand.
So Altair finally starting to show some signs of independent thought.
When you are exposed, throwing soldiers from rooftops and into structures is a useful way to create an escape route.
Sorry about my neighbor's drilling. So, step 1. Get some overview. Cathedral there looks much too gothic-y for this time period. I don't know if it's just my knowledge of architecture it's lacking, or there was some fantasy going on here. I mean, Masyaf also seems a bit more fantasy than reality.
Fiche le camp.
Wait, what have I done wrong?
Die, heathen! Les flammes de l'enfer vont pas! I'll get you! You think you can lose me?
So the guards, anytime now. There we go. Pretty poor quality chainmail if I could safety stride right through it. And he went to fetch his buddies. It's annoying. The number of guards you have to kill just to save this one citizen.
Did not say what they wanted from me, but I saw the darkness in their eyes. Sorry, I have nothing to offer in return for your sacrifice, but I shall see to it that my brothers know you are a friend.
Rich districts.
I'd leave a murderer here before I really get angry. What's this? Assassin! Stop him!
You know, Altair, it would help if you put on some different clothes. Make it obvious, less obvious that you're an assassin. You know, I really wonder how they did that in the past, how they found fugitives without any way of accurately recording faces, let alone reproducing and disseminating those records.
You look like you need something. Well, I have it. I'm sure of it. Maudit voleur. Je te ferai trancher la main. It's hard at never finding anything useful at those other merchant stores. These won't happen here.
Your presence annoys
Well, it just happens. I don't care that your presence annoys you. My presence annoys you.
You came along when you did. Another minute and they'd have made off with me. I own
Yeah, interesting. They call these people that come to your side vigilantes, because vigilantes are usually just say random citizens who pursue justice rather than leaving that to the quote-unquote proper authorities. I have long discussions about what those are exactly. But here they seem to be just random gangs of criminals that happen to help me out.
Unspoiled land and new beginnings, but he's delivered only death. We are too soft with our enemies. With one hand we engage them, but the other tries to embrace. What good could come of this when a king cannot decide what he truly wants? But William knows. If you would only listen. And what do we have to show for it? Graves and widows and orphaned sons? King Richard promises a better morrow, unspoiled land and new beginnings, but he's delivered only death. William of Montfort had a vision. Saw a way to end our pain. It's him we should follow.
Oh, yeah.
It's him will lead us to victory.
William of Montfort, that's our target. Have a quick look on the trusty tablet in a second.
You're somewhere you shouldn't be. Leave before you get hurt.
Whether we can
Not allowed to be here. Leave.
find out any more about him. Thank you, Altair, finally.
Graves and widows and orphaned sons. King Richard promises a better morrow, unspoiled land and new beginnings, but he's delivered only death.
Large stained glass windows.
Saw a way to end our pain. It's him we should follow. It's him will lead us to victory. And what do we have to show for it? Graves and widows and
Go inside. No. See?
Richard promises a better morrow, unspoiled land
Doves.
but he's delivered only death.
Let's see what's in here. Your, by the way, cathedrals were usually painted.
Leave, peasant, before
Pretty
I make you.
I mean, now they're usually just grey weathered stone, but at the time they were painted and really quite colourful. So I don't know if that would have been true of this church. It would have been cool if that was shown in the game. Altair? I don't think it's a very stable way to stand over there. Dirty town though. Barbara over there. No, no, no. Oh well. I didn't want that flag then. I'm gonna find all the flags anyway.
We are too soft with our enemies.
What
With one
is it
hand
that
we
you
engage
want?
them.
Thieves like you must pay for their crimes. Sure to be killed. Guards!
This is what I want. Your knives. That's what I want. Oh, that works.
Oh, at every turn. We cast them out of Acre and pushed them from the countryside. Now they retreat.
Maybe if we'd watched where he was going, that
Puisse le Seigneur me donner la force dont j'ai besoin. Puisque tu y tiens, je vais
Ow.
I saw the darkness in their eyes. Sorry, I have nothing to offer in return for your sacrifice, but I shall see to it that my brothers know you are a friend.
Very kind of you, I'm sure. Mainly doing these citizen savings because it's helpful to have some extra health.
Richard and his men cannot hope to free the Holy Land. We must do all we can to aid them in their cause. Tend to your field. Provide aid to the wounded. Pray for those who sacrifice in service to the Lord. We must all do our part. Stay strong, citizens. Remain God watches over you. It is His hand that guides our warriors to victory. Rest in
There. Oh, last. This section of the town anyway. Reloading. Good. the famous citadel of Acre. Where in the first century, First Crusade, the local defenders managed to hold up and hold out, even though the Crusaders had taken over the rest of the city. No, 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 no! Right. But it's not nice throwing rocks at people like that. Drop, please. Not here. Down. Let go. Fine, I'll kill off the entire garrison. Hello, Chase Smallwood. I'm about 4/9 of the way. That is, I've killed about the first 4 targets of the 9 we're supposed to kill. Of course, I don't know if the story is going to cover that entirely. Right. So, flag. Well, interesting. What makes this one your favorite? For me, I've so far only played this one and parts of Assassin's Creed 2. I find the gameplay in AC2 smoother, and also I like that you get a bit more historical context as well in AC2. Anyway, welcome to the stream. Now, where we're going to get up here. Not like that anyway.
Leave, peasant, before I make you. This place is restricted. Be gone. You're somewhere you.
They suck after 3, how so? Just because it's kind of gets a bit the samey, or?
This place.
Now I am confuzzled. Oh, are we getting up there? Ah, there we go. Just away from the story. Ah, yeah. See that. See if I'm trying to remember what this castle looks like, because I have a sneaking suspicion that my target is gonna be in here.
You've no reason to be here. Leave now.
Also have a reason to be here. I want to use this rooftop to get around.
Be gone. Please, you're hurting me. Will you be quiet? No one's going to help you.
Guess again.
I only wish my sons were half as brave as you. I'll see to it that they hear this tale.
You know, for someone with sons, you look awfully lot like a monk.
This is an ill omen. These are dark days indeed.
Shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. Even if that means going over buildings. Sometimes I have to kind of repress the urge to do this in real life, not that I'm anywhere near athletic enough to be able to pull it off. I just think, so much easier if I could just free run up and over this building instead of having to go all the way around.
Stand firm. Do not give up. Without our support.
I won't escape my punishment. Well, we'll see about that.
Praise God, you saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice.
What's he doing? Such a strange man.
Glaubst du wirklich, dein Gott schert sich darum, was mit dir passiert? You have no business.
You're no monk. Your God is forsaking me.
Move. Je vais t'étriper.
Don't you know you've already lost?
There now is Assassin before Altair. Well, yes, but only because I watched people stream Assassin's Creed Syndicate, and in one of the loading screens they have a mention of King Darius of Persia being assassinated by an assassin in well, it's about 500 BC, so it's 1500 years before the story. They mention that he was the first assassin.
Thank you, my boy.
You owe me your life, yes. Blah, blah, blah.
Brave as you. I'll see to it that they hear this tale and know what it is to be a true hero.
Stop! You must not trespass here.
Alty's father was a legendary assassin. Could be very true. Not that well informed when it comes to the story, but sounds quite plausible. I think a lot of assassins like to recruit from their own family. I mean, Ezio as well in AC2, his father and uncle are quite well known assassins in syndicates. Jacob and Evie, their father was an assassin as well, so it would make sense for Altair's father to be an assassin and potentially a well-known one as well. No, let's do that one first. You're not gonna let me through, are you? Let's try.
Tu as un problème?
Okay, fine. Jeez. You're asking if I'm the one with the problem.
Archivist, you something to say?
Finest wares in all the land.
Ah, almost key type thing. I don't know what that was supposed to be for.
For the love of God, what is it that you want? Is he blind? Come no further. Heathen! This is where you die! You won't
Right.
get away from me!
Ow. Rude.
Done for! Just give up!
No, that's not what I meant. Grab and throw.
Come back here!
No.
Come back here! Je ne fais rien avec pitié de ton âme. Je vais libérer ton âme. Je suis l'épée du Seigneur.
All I wanted to do was climb on your tower and have a look around. Yeah. Yeah, the Altair's finishers can be quite brutal.
But I need money, sir. I'm poor, I'm sick, and hungry. Please, sir, have any money? Help! Anyone, please,
Amigo!
I'm going.
He will cut you down, die for that!
How? That must be really painful. When your thighs sliced in like that. Thighs. Calves is the word in English. Calves.
They did not say what they wanted from me, but I saw the darkness in their eyes. Sorry. I have nothing to offer in return for your sacrifice, but I shall see to it that my brothers know you are a friend.
Very good. Oh. So keep climbing, I guess.
Stop! You must not trespass here. Thief! This'll teach you not to. This place is.
I'm sorry, you were saying?
Have your hands for that.
Stop it, please! You're hurting me!
Thief! This'll teach you not to steal.
That hurts! Stop it, please! Won't anyone help me?
Thief! I'll have your hands for that.
That hurts! Stop it, please! Stop it, please! You're hurting me!
God, thief! Thief! This'll teach you not to steal.
anyone
Enforce
help me?
that law. You dare steal in my presence. That will cost you your life. I'm supposed to be afraid of you.
Well, you're not supposed to as such. Might be good for your life expectancy.
Don't think I couldn't have handled them myself. Still,
Yeah, right.
it's all right by me. I'll see to it that the favor is returned.
You didn't exactly look like you could have handled them yourself. I distinctly remember you calling for help. But sure. You keep thinking that. Sorry.
What is the matter with
What's he doing?
Next time maybe they won't be assholes, yeah.
You dare steal in my presence. That will cost you your life.
Altair is kinda good at making sure there won't be a next time of any kind.
Why are you so cruel? What did I
Way out. I'll cut you down.
suppose I should like, though don't think I couldn't have handled them myself. Still, you've done right by me. I'll see to it that the favor is returned. How could this have happened?
Leave, peasant, before I make you. You something to say now? You've no reason to be here. Leave now. Leave, peasant, before I make you.
I suppose we should actually check in at the bureau to find out what our mission is. That might be a good idea. Bureau, over there.
I will make you bleed! You're done for! Just give up!
Rafik.
Word has spread of your deeds, Altair. It seems you are sincere in your desire to redeem yourself.
I do what I can.
And sometimes you do it well. I assume it is work that reunites us?
Yes. William of Montferrat is my target. What can you tell me of the man himself?
William has been named regent while the king conducts his war. The people see it as a strange choice given the history between Richard and William's son Conrad. But I think Richard rather clever for it.
Clever how?
Richard and Conrad do not see eye to eye on most matters. Though they are civil enough in public, there are whispers that each intends evil upon the other. And then, there was that business with Akkar's captured Saracens. In its wake, Conrad has returned to Tyre, and Richard has compelled William to remain here as his guest.
You mean his hostage?
Whatever you wish to call it, William's presence here should dissuade Conrad from acting out.
I've never been one for politics.
But surely you realize your every action shapes the course of this land's future. You are a politician too, in your own way.
As you wish. Now where would you suggest I begin my search?
Richard's Citadel, southwest of here. Or rather, the market in front of it. You'll find the Cathedral of the Holy Cross in that direction as well. It's a popular place and should be filled with talkative citizens. Finally, try the border to the west, where the Chain and Hospitaller districts meet. That should start you on your way.
Very well. I won't disturb you further.
It's no trouble at all.
What's used to broadcast? OBS. This program, Open Broadcast System, I think it's called. So yeah, just playing on PC. I have OBS. That's the program. So I was looking up the real William of Montferrat, who was a real person and died in 1191. Presumably why they put him in this game. He was actually captured by Saladin and held as hostage. And his son Conrad was in charge of the town of Tyre, and he refused to surrender the town to have in return for his father's life. In fact, he even threatened to shoot his own father with a crossbow rather than surrender the town. And seems to have worked. William was released and died together with his son, presumably of old age. Well, died together, son, lived with his son, most likely, and then died presumably of old age.
Don't kill me!
Oh, dude.
It's you, Altair. You scared me. Richard's men are after me. 2 of them, to be exact. I was trying to strike a deal with them, but I realized that they were toying with me, so I ran away. You shall be the angel of death and collect their heads before they collect mine. When it is done, I shall tell you of the deal.
Okay then. Oh, dude.
You can count on me, friend.
What's these guys' problem? They just hit random people in the streets. You're my target. See if I can time this right. Ha! Super smooth. Do I play GTA? I've played it a bit, not really at the moment. Played GTA 1 a long time ago as a kid, and also GTA 2. I've played 3, Vice City, played lots. San Andreas, played a bit of, and GTA 4 I've played. 5 is still on my wanna play it someday list. But there's not other games to play at the moment, so to be a while if ever that I get around to playing GTA 5. Part 2 to Vice City, oh that's pretty cool. Vice City was a cool game. Of the 3D GTAs stole one of the best soundtrack, I think. Such personal preference. Hey JPano. Glad you like the game. You're welcome. Excuse me, lady. I'm trying to assassinate someone here. Any guards around? No. Good. Hello, welcome to the stream. You know of all the Assassin's Creeds, or this one in particular? Favorite AC setting? Yeah, that I can get. It's this part of history that F. Part of history you don't see so often in games.
Make a deal with the Citadel guards to leave the gates open even when the alarm sounds. I failed you. So now your only escape from Richard's Citadel will be to climb the fortress walls. Forgive me.
Citadel's gates closed, climbing the walls will be the escape. Okay. As if I wasn't already going to use it as my escape.
Qu'est-ce que tu veux?
Chase, when you say that playing as someone who just got out of prison, you're talking about the Vice City 2 game, right?
I beg of you, sir. I beg of you. Just a few coins, please.
Yeah, for me this is really okay, good. This is really exploration of the Assassin's Creed series, because I've only really played this one part of the way, though I've seen my housemate, secret gang sign, housemate play the ending.
William of Montferrat has replaced many of the district's
I've
honest
played part of
merchants with
AC2.
men loyal to his cause. He seeks to weaken faith in King Richard by overcharging honest citizens for poorly crafted goods. These corrupt merchants must be
Seem a
removed,
bit convoluted.
find their stands, and destroy them.
That's okay. Do that. Oh look, you're conveniently standing near a stand. No. Grab, throw. That's it. No, guts. Grab. Altier. Throw. No, don't throw him there. We got the mission, man. Broken line of sight? No. Grats. Yes, out. That was not exactly what I wanted, but I guess it works. Run. Around the corner. Run like the wind. Excellent. Oh, nothing to see here. I'm just a haystack. Go away. Thank you.
Thank you for the help, Altair. It may seem a small thing you've done today, but it's important nonetheless. This bit of paper should prove useful when you finally face William.
Another man in the harbor seems connected to William. Right.
What is it now?
Yeah, pity that. Although I'd shut off for a game that takes time to AC game that takes time to kind of come up with some new ways of doing things, and also chooses a interesting setting. Well, goodbye, Chase. Thanks for watching, and yes, I do intend to stream tomorrow.
We are too soft with our enemies. With one hand we engage them, but the other tries to embrace. What good could come of this when our king cannot decide what he truly wants? But William knows. If you would only listen. Stand up, friends. Do not allow yourself to be sent to slaughter based on the whims and wishes of an uncertain king. We must rely on men who are stronger in their convictions. Men like William of Montferrat.
Yeah, don't get to be sent to be slaughtered by a king, get sent to be slaughtered by a marquis. Sounds like an excellent plan. Yeah, I saw that as well, Jepiano. The Steam news. Sounds interesting. Could be, yeah. She was definitely involved somewhere high up in the Assassin's Creed series. Be very interesting to see what comes out of that. If we get some more interesting protagonists and some more interesting historical settings. Really cool if we get some settings I don't really know so much about. I'm interested in Far Cry Primal. It looks interesting. My main interest, the main game I'm waiting for at the moment is No Man's Sky. It's what I'm most excited about. But it's interesting to see what they do with that setting. You know, how much of it will kind of match with what we know of the Stone Age. And how they make a quote-unquote shooter in a time when people only had spears and bows and arrows, and they managed to make it work as a game. Okay, this looks like white spots.
Made a grave mistake.
Stop! Enough! Enough! What is it you want? Gold? I've a few pieces on me. Take them. Take them and go.
It's not gold I seek, but information.
I know nothing.
You know William. Tell me how to reach him.
It's impossible. He meets with the king.
And when will the king be gone?
Today. But it won't help you. They're sure to argue, and then William will retire to lecture the soldiers. So it always goes. Richard berates William. William berates his men. He won't see you.
I already told you. I need to see William.
Two rock prayers, yeah. Well, there's not going to be any dinosaurs.
Our business is done.
Not yet, I'm afraid. There's one last thing I need from you.
What is it?
Your life.
Keyboard. Thank you. Won't be distracted by Richard's visits. Okay. Let's go stab some archers.
And so he punishes us. Sends hordes of heathen warriors to gather at our gates.
Maybe for DLC, yeah, could be. Thought they were going for a more realistic approach to the time, but you never know. I mean, they had the pretty weird DLCs for or semi-standalones for Far Cry as well. I mean, what's it? Far Cry Blood Dragon.
It seems I'll be receiving neither. Serves me right, I suppose. Got a bit careless, and now William sent his bowmen after me. I deal with them myself, but to be honest, I lack the skill. Would you be willing to seek them out and kill them? I might have something useful for you, were you to accept. But be careful not to let them see you.
Stand firm. Do not
Sure.
give up.
The Yeti.
Without our support,
Is that Far Cry 4 DLC then?
to free the Holy Land, we must do all we can to aid them in their cause. Tend
Okay.
to your field.
So,
Provide aid to the wounded.
Mr. Archer, there you are.
Those who sacrifice in service.
Where do I reside? In the Netherlands, in a town called Delft, if you've ever heard of that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ah. Really? That makes me feel? And where are you from?
Be not afraid. Fear them, scouts. Weapons are enemies. Do not listen to their lies. Poisonous words meant to sow the weeds of
money, sir. I'm poor and sick and hungry.
If your heart is pure, he will surely come. Stay strong, citizens. Remain fixed in long and your trials many. Know that God watches over.
Ah, Chicago. Michael Jordan and Al Capone. And an interesting take on pizzas as well. I was in Chicago for a week in last February, which was a bit colder than I'm used to, but I enjoyed it a lot. It's a nice city. Great museums. I'm quite sure what this says about me, but I quite enjoy how you can be like 5 paces away and they stop falling over from you having stabbed them. Okay, not here. Come here. Okay, fine. I'll take the ladder. Fake beaches?
Stop! You must not trespass here.
Oh no, you did. Oh, drats. You have fake beaches in Chicago? On Lake Michigan then, I guess. Yeah, and I was there was mainly ice.
Give up! Without our support, Richard and his men cannot hope to free the Holy Land. We must do all we can.
They brought sons from elsewhere, ah, yeah. Yeah, we have that as well in some places in Holland where they urban beach or whatever they call them. We actually got very nice beaches, I think, in Holland. The problem is that we don't have the climate to match. These nice wide golden white sand, but then the water is freezing, and it's really cold. Not really cold, but it's down, yes. Yeah, in the middle of summer it can be warm enough that you might want to go to a beach. But the rest of the year it's kind of a waste. Unless you like going for walks on the beach, that type of thing. Dominican Republic way nice beach yet, I'm willing to believe. And warm water, yeah. Yeah, in Holland in the end of summer the water will be not quite freezing anymore, but that's about it.
No, you don't understand. I'm poor, sir. I need the money. No, you don't understand. I'm poor, sir. I need the money.
Be not afraid. Fear and doubt are the weapons of our enemies.
Thank you, Altair. I can once more move freely through the city. In exchange for your aid, take this map I prepared. It shows where William has stationed his other archers. Most useful should you find yourself inside his fortress.
Which holds the position of the archers. What's the bet we don't actually get to see that as a player. Is this the post game? How do you mean? The players have just started a new game and playing through the story as a new game, if that's what you meant.
Back again, Altair.
always in need of a hand to do your dirty work.
So it's not on New Game Plus or anything like that.
I did not order anything. It is just for my own pleasure that I ask you to find some Masyaf flags I've hidden in Richard's district.
Did I beat the main story? No, I didn't.
Loyal assassin, unlike others. I will tell you what people are saying in Akka. It is important information. But this time, try to come back to me faster than the first time.
So you're an asshole, is what you're saying. Okay. The information you need, and you're my co-worker, and we supposedly have a common goal. I'm gonna give it to you before you do this nonsense job for me. I know he's getting a complaint from HR when I'm back. I wonder if assassins have HR. The Templars certainly do it, Mr. Gun.
Your hard work is changing my opinion of you. Here is what I know about William of Montferrat. He and Richard had a disagreement before the king left for Jaffa. Since then, William stays in his citadel, surrounded by his army. Do you have what it takes to attack him in this protected environment? We'll see, but I am still doubtful.
Have I tried Watch Dogs? Yes, I have actually, and I got part of the way in. I was a bit disappointed because Chicago didn't look like what I remembered from my trip. I got it just after I got back. Of course, it's logical because I have to make concessions for the game, but it was a bit disappointing. First time was a place I really know in a game, and then it didn't look like I remembered. And then I got so annoyed at what's his face, the protagonist? Aiden was his name. And so then I kind of stopped playing it. Yeah, no, right. I mean, okay, I get that you might have to make the game a bit smaller than the real city, and you can't reproduce the city one-to-one, but stuff like making what's the Magnificent Mile into the Mad Mile and things like that. Just like, what? No, why? So I'm gonna have to get past you, aren't I? Okay. On Twitter, yes I am, at JAPasco. So basically the same as my oops! Ow, Twitch handle.
They let you come and go as you please. I thought the fortress was closed to all.
Aye, but William wishes to have repairs completed as soon as possible. It's been to our advantage.
The perfect cover. It's clever.
Anyway, I've finished my report and should deliver it.
For once, it seems things might go our way, and not by accident.
Well, the Bible does say God helps those who help themselves.
Nah, it doesn't, actually. That's from one of Aesop's fables. The Bible says quite the opposite, in fact. Many passages of being patient and faithful, and waiting for the Lord to decide if he wishes to assist.
Well, I say we've waited long enough.
You'll hear no argument from me.
Very well, I'm off then.
It's an interesting conversation for people that are supposed to be lower class. Drat. Double drat. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it should be another 500 or so, 400 years before the Bible's translated into English. So most people around this time wouldn't have read the Bible because they A, have to know Latin, well, A, have to know how to read, and B, have to know Latin. Plus the Bibles had to be handwritten and so expensive. Oh, now I'm too close.
Who did this?
Bother someone else.
Got some structure composed as a potential entrance.
I beg of you, sir. I beg of you. Just a few coins, please.
Altair, what brings you back so soon?
I've done as asked and armed myself with knowledge.
Speak, and I will judge.
William's host is large and many men call him master, but he's not without enemies. He and King Richard do not see eye to eye.
It's true, they've never been close.
This works to my advantage. Richard's visit has upset him. Once the king has left, William will retreat into his fortress to brood. He'll be distracted. That's when I will strike.
You're sure of this?
As sure as I can be. And if things change, I'll adapt.
Then I give you leave to go. End the life of Montferrat, that we may call this city free.
Well, I'm glad I made you happy.
I'll return
Yeah,
when the deeds
the plan is to stream through the entire game series. And kind of take a critical look at what they're doing story-wise and with the history and the historical setting of the games. So I just took advantage of the Black Friday sales on Steam to get myself the series up to and including Assassin's Creed 3. And yeah, maybe I'll get tired halfway through, but for now the plan is to stream through them one by one. See how far we get. Hoping for some good Christmas deals, maybe. But for now I've got enough games to keep you busy. Get up here. Yeah, I imagine there are not a lot of people streaming AC at the moment. Yeah, I'm also archiving all the streams on YouTube. In case you want to catch up on any you can miss, but I can imagine that's a lot of time to sit through.
You've no reason to be here. Leave now.
And then in June, No Man's Sky is coming out, and I'm hoping that will live up to my expectations, in which case I'll be streaming a lot of that.
Stay strong, citizens. Stand away from God. And so he punishes us. Sends hordes of heathen warriors to gather.
Ah, cool, thanks. Yeah, I will. Of course. Ooh, fancy.
3,000 souls, William. I was told they would be held as prisoners and used to barter for the release of our men.
The Saracens would not have honored that end of the bargain. You know this to be true. I did you a favor.
Oh, yes. A great favor indeed. Now our enemies will be that much stronger in their convictions. Fight that much harder.
I know our enemy well.
Pretty sure historically Richard was in fact the one who killed these prisoners.
You know the intentions of our enemies so well. You who forsake the field of battle to play at politics.
I did what was right. What was just.
You swore an oath to uphold the work of God, William. But that is not what I see here. No. I see a man who's trampled it.
Your words are most unkind, my liege. I would hope I might have earned your trust by now.
Oh, it's an idea, but for now I'm just doing it as a hobby, so I make enough money to keep me comfortable.
Perhaps you'd like my crown.
I can just do this for fun.
This is nothing new.
Much as I'd like to waste my
Archivist Creed. Ha!
I've a war to fight.
That is a good
I'd
idea.
like to continue this another time.
Do not let me delay you then, Your Grace.
I think your grace is too low to use for a... Thanks, man. Yeah.
Send word that I wish to speak with the troops. We must ensure that everyone is doing their part. Warn them that any negligence will be severely punished. I'm in no mood to be trifled with today.
Yes, my lord.
The rest of you, follow me.
Every bit helps. True, true. I like that they gave King Richard a French accent, because of course in real life he would have. Being a Norman and all. Most of the English nobility spoke French at the time. That detail got in there. Oh, okay. Let me... Yeah, you know what? Just for you guys to go by.
Ich weiß, du bist in der Stadt und ich werde dich zur Strecke bringen.
Yes, I also shout out randomly that I know people are in the city.
You're not supposed to be here.
Interesting also that there are German soldiers here. Expect those to be in the Holy Roman Emperor's camp rather than here.
Degradation at his hands. For whether or not you see it, and you should, this is false. You've brought shame upon us all. Skill and dedication are what won us out, and they will be required to keep it.
So am I getting it out? Over there and then up to there. Then hopefully we can jump on the other side. It's good.
Missing meat, missing sleep, so be it. And should you
Well, so much for plans.
Seal the fortress. Do not let the assassin leave here alive. Useless! I'll deal with him myself. That's all Seal the fortress. Do not let the assassin leave here alive.
Rather than seeing the fortress, why don't you just try and kill me? Whoa, that is a lot of soldiers. This may have been a bad plan. Okay, it's for me.
Your schemes are at an end.
What do you know of my work?
I know that you are going to murder Richard and claim Akka for your son Conrad.
What? How?
For Conrad, my
How do we
son
know
is
this?
an arse, unfit to lead his host, let alone a kingdom. And Richard, the Oncino is no better. Blinded as he is by faith in the insubstantial. Acre does not belong to either of them.
Then who?
The city belongs to its people.
How can you claim to speak for the citizens? You stole their food, disciplined them without mercy, forced them into service under you.
Everything I did to prepare them for the new world. Stole their food? No. I took possession so that when the lean times came, it might be rationed properly. Look around. My district is without crime, save those committed by you and your ilk. And as for the conscription, they were not being trained to fight. They were being taught the merits of order and discipline. These things are hardly evil.
No matter how noble you believe your intentions, these acts are cruel and cannot continue.
We'll see how sweet they are, the fruits of your labors. You do not free the cities as you believe, but rather damn them. And in the end, you'll have only yourself to blame. You, who speak of good intentions.
And once again, the game is telling us that we are doing something stupid. Right, well guys, it's been fun, but it is time for me to leave. Actually, I meant to climb up the ladder out here, but sure. Can we? Thank you. Guys, really? Can we not? So, escape route was over here. Skip jump. Up the ladder. Close enough. And let's skip jump up here. Leap of faith, excellent. And are away. Now let's get back to the bureau without drawing attention to ourselves. Oh, slow. Remind me, I'm just a monk, ring the alarm bells. Yes, I'm a very heavily armored monk. Those are the times, never mind me. Really like these kind of sneaky parts of the game we have to try and get back without no drawing attention.
I was certain he was nearby. Le baril qui nous observe en ce moment.
Left, right. Shortcut time.
Stop the assassin! You won't get away from me! I see him! He's over there! Ah!
Bye.
What news?
William of Montferrat is dead, and with him his plans for betrayal.
You've done well keeping Akka from his hands.
But why now, when the Crusaders require unity most? Could have waited.
Waited for what? For Richard to return and discover his schemes? No. It was the perfect time for him to strike.
Strange. I was sure he meant to take Akka for Conrad, yet he claimed this was not his plan.
You cannot trust the words of a snake, which even in death produces venom.
I should discuss this with Al-Muallim.
Yes, my friend. Make haste for Masyaf. I am sure he is eager for news.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
So, let's see what Al-Muallim has to say about this. Password to Masyaf. Yes.
Ladders are a socially acceptable way to reach a rooftop. Climbing on buildings, however, is not.
It's a boring society.
Come, Altair. I would have news of your progress.
I've done as you've asked.
Good, good. I sense your thoughts are elsewhere. Speak your mind.
Each man I'm sent to kill speaks cryptic words to me. Each time I come to you and ask for answers. Each time you give only riddles in exchange, but no more.
Who are you to say no more?
I'm the one who does the killing. If you want it to continue, you'll speak straight with me for once.
Tread carefully, boy. I do not like your tone.
And I do not like your deception.
I have offered you a chance to restore your lost honor.
Not lost. Taken. By you. And then you've sent me to fetch it again like some damn dog.
Wow.
It seems I'll need to find another. A shame. You showed great potential.
I think if you had another, you'd have sent him long ago. You said the answer to my question would arise when I no longer needed to ask it. So I will not ask. I demand you tell me what binds these men.
What you say is true. These men are connected by a blood oath not unlike our own.
Who are they?
Non nobis, domine non nobis.
Templars.
Now you see the true reach of Robert de Sales.
All of these men, leaders of cities, commanders of armies.
All pledge allegiance to his cause.
Their works are not meant to be viewed on their own, are they? But as a whole, what do they desire?
Conquest. They seek the Holy Land not in the name of God, but for themselves.
What of Richard? Salah ad-Din?
Any who oppose the Templars will be destroyed. Be assured they have the means to accomplish it.
Then they must be stopped.
That is why we do our work, Altair. To ensure a future free of such things.
Why did you hide the truth from me?
That you might pierce the veil yourself. Like any task, knowledge precedes action. Information learned is more valuable than information given. Besides, your recent behavior had not inspired much confidence.
I see.
Altair, your mission has not changed. Merely the context within which you perceive it.
And armed with this knowledge, I might better understand those Templars that remain.
Is there anything else you want to know?
What about the treasure Malik retrieved from Solomon's temple? Robert seemed desperate to have it back.
In time, Altair, all will become clear. Just as the role of the Templars has revealed itself to you, so too will the nature of their treasure.
Except it didn't reveal itself to me. I asked you for it.
Their hands, but ours.
If this is your desire.
It is. You are restored another rank. Take back your weapon. Use it to bring honor to the Brotherhood. Altair, before you go...
Yes?
How did you know I wouldn't kill you?
Truth be told, Master, I didn't. I took a leap of faith.
Extra throwing knives, always good. Okay, so everybody you've killed up to now is a Templar, who apparently wants the lands for themselves, according to William. Except, of course, that William said that he wanted to give the city to its people, to have a democracy, which was a interesting thought at the time. I mean, Athens was a democracy, so was Rome for that matter, for various definitions of democracy, but about 1,000 years, 1,500 years before this. But at the time, that must have been a pretty radical idea, to people govern their own city.
Safety and peace, Malik.
Word that the city was possessed of either. Why do you trouble me today?
Al-Mualim has marked Majd-ud-Din for death. What can you tell me about him?
Salah ad-Din's absence has left the city without a proper leader, and Majd-ud-Din has appointed himself to play the part. Fear and intimidation get him what he wants. He has no true claim to the position.
That ends today.
You speak too readily. This is not some slaver we're discussing. He rules Jerusalem and is well protected because of it. I suggest you plan your attack carefully. Get to better know your prey.
With your help, I will. Where would you have me begin my search?
Yeah, I paid attention in school.
You're actually
and I enjoy history, so I read a lot.
I'm impressed.
Be out with it.
As you wish. Here's where I would look. First, to the southwest near the mosque. After that, head south of here. There are 2 locations that might interest you. The southernmost church is one, the other is in the streets, near a synagogue.
Thank you for your help, Dad.
Don't foul this, Altair.
Right, viewpointing time. I like the concept of viewpoints. They could have done with a bit fewer of them in the game, because it's basically the same thing every time. Climb up this puzzle, climb up this tower. Usually not super challenging. And it also helps if you climb with the right viewpoint. Right. Anywho, moving right along.
And I thought I was going blind. He better not cause any trouble.
Someone should stop him before he hurts himself. No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
We are the true children of God.
Strike like a preemptive strike.
God! Help! Move! I need help!
أيها الكافر.
Hello, camera. Nugget. Yeah, that's really smart taunting someone like that when he's within sword striking distance.
Best not to take any chances. I'll hurry home. Don't think I'll leave it again anytime soon, either. You've done me a kindness, young man. Be assured, I won't forget it.
You are filth!
Please, someone do something.
ارحل! انتهى الأمر!
Help me!
Get a second one. Too bad.
I will catch you!
You came along when you did. Another minute and they would have made off. I owe you.
All right, where are you? Die!
Thank you, vigilante people.
Go away! Die, thief!
Please,
Oh, hello, Mr. Templar.
Get away from me! Give up! You've nowhere to run!
thank you. I'll find a way to repay this kindness, I swear.
What happened here?
What happened to this poor soul?
You dare steal in my
My
presence?
family's sick and dying.
That will cost you
Could
your
you spare
life!
a few coins?
Help me! Somebody help me!
Well, if I knew where you were, I would help you.
You dare steal in my presence? That
There
will
you are.
cost you your life!
What have I done?
Really missing. drop assassinate and double assassinate from AC2 now. Good points.
Someone should stop him before he hurts himself.
أنت حسالة.
You must not trespass here.
Die, infidel!
Run back now.
You have no business here.
Phew! Almost thought he was going to miss that jump. So I'm looking for the bazaar here, or souk, what they call it. I visited that when I was in Jerusalem, in the old city. But of course that might be a newer addition to the city. 1,000 years is a long time to build stuff.
Why are you doing this? I've done nothing wrong.
I'll have your head die here!
Praise God, you've saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice.
Of course, that's exactly what we want as an assassin, for all the city to know about us.
I need food. I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you. Why are you doing this to me? I've done nothing wrong.
Hey guys, your buddy's looking sick.
I will end your life.
Thank you. I'll find a way to repay this kindness, I swear.
Now, Altair, if you see your sword while it's covered in blood like that before you clean it, it's gonna get very rusty.
You don't need me? I'll leave.
Never mind, you're gonna have a very smelly scabbard.
Where is the one responsible? Leave, peasant, before I make you. Leave this place. What is he doing? Away with you. Leave this place.
Why? Will you stop shooting at arrows at me? That's rude.
be here.
Hush now. Right, let's try that viewpoint again.
Leave now, Robert. What's wrong with you?
Leave, peasant, before I make you.
That's more like it. And up. And synchronize.
Leave, peasant, before I make you.
Oh, hello, Mr. Templar. Nice of you to drop in. And of course, the citizen at the save is gone. Excellent. And there you are again.
You will not get away from me!
Like how enemies really cower like, ugh! And you
I'll find a way to repay this kindness, I swear.
do one of those really brutal finishers. That's points.
They go against the will of God and must be made to pay. Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering in their wake. They say it is a crusade. A crusade for what?
You shouldn't be here.
Ignorance,
Be gone.
violence, madness. We must resist. We must fight them in any way we can. Praise be Salahadin. He has found the strength.
It's also interesting when we talk about crusades that we nowadays think of the ones in the Middle East as the crusades, when actually quite a lot of crusades just meant kind of that the Pope had given his blessing to your war. When William conquered England, that was a crusade, if I'm not mistaken, and there were lots of crusades also in northeastern Europe, Latvia and Estonia and that, to convert the people there to Christianity. Somehow nowadays when we talk about crusade we always mean these ones.
A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins.
Amazing of the Templars that they control these beggars to kind of stand and wait for us to waste at critical moments. Shows what reach they have, I guess.
Leave this place.
God save him. Mad? He's gone mad.
Away with you.
Kingdom of Heaven. Yeah, I saw the movie. It's quite an interesting movie. I think that's yeah, it's set a couple of years before this game, when Saladin reconquered Jerusalem.
Shouldn't be here. Be gone.
Wait, don't push me, that's rude. Ah, nice. Teach music at a high school, university, or just kind of just privately? There's that many. Ah, yeah, the history about music, yeah. Yeah, of course, you know, it's influenced the music a lot, I think, the history. High school, cool. Yeah, I'm sad we had a bit of music in my high school, but it was just kind of music appreciation, orchestra, special ed, cool. Yeah, we just had kind of, you know, learning to sing and a little bit about music appreciation, but it would have been cool to have learned more about different types of music and styles and so on. And the glitch. Okay, we'll do the Greek one first then.
He tempts us always. Be strong, strong like Saladin, and take up
Okay, looks like those anti-assassin spikes are functioning.
whatever way you can.
Ah, synagogue.
Fires of war consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It seems a tragedy, but I say this is an honor to die in service to God, fighting for what we believe in. There is no greater glory than this. I stand before
So medieval music, is that then from Western Europe or from other parts of the world as well?
We must end this before it has a chance to begin. That city is ours, has always been ours, and it is our duty to defend it until death.
What have I done?
Maybe you haven't noticed, but you've already lost. Death to the
One expected defeat.
Cool, cool. Ah, cool mix.
Praise God, you saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice.
Yeah, the Gregorian chant I know. I mean, the others I know of, but not really familiar with.
Show yourself.
Very cool. I wish I had my music education at high school had been like that.
Did you see the order? He wants us to repair a stage for another execution today.
It's the one at the western edge of Solomon's Temple. I was on my way just now.
So much death.
Worried that our true leader might return and bring a measure of justice to this city.
Yes, and not this mockery Mitch the Dean parades before us.
How? How does something like
Yeah,
this
indeed.
happen?
Everyone appointed in Salah ad-Din's stead is met with an untimely end. And now the position falls to him. He, who was once nothing more than the Emir's scribe.
How convenient. It would not surprise me to learn he was behind these accidents.
Shh! If the guards hear us, we'll be taken for treason. Executed on the very platform we have to repair. Come, let us return to work.
How about you turn around and go away?
Just so scared about the guards hearing you. Maybe don't have a conversation this close to all the guards. I'm always quite fascinated by
No reason to stand here. Leave. God damn you! Leave me alone.
actually fascinated by how many links there how many links there already were between East and West. I mean, I'm reading at the moment a book, The History of the World in 12 Maps, and Ptolemy, so the Romans, already knew of Korea. I mean, they didn't really have a very clear picture of what it was like, but they knew it existed and was there. So, you know, even around about the birth of Christ, there was already, you know, that level of interconnectivity and, you know, exchange of goods and cultural ideas and that going on. I don't know if any Roman ever really traveled all the way to Korea, but at least the knowledge must have reached there. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna go and sit on your bench.
This is hopeless. I'll never find it.
Map showing the position of the execution plaza. I think things like that would be kind of common knowledge already. Hang on, where am I? I'm there.
There is no reason for doing that.
Altair, I meant to meet a contact nearby, but the guards seem to have it in for me. Every time I leave here, I'm attacked and forced to flee. I'm simply not the fighter I once was. Would you be willing to see me safely to my destination?
Glad you waited for an answer to that question.
Down, infidel!
All I ask is
Wow, dude, there's not being the fighter you once were, and there's cowering on the ground like that.
the English king and his infidel army. They leave horrors in their wake. Saladin rides to meet him.
Infidels! You will die here!
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Çekil Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
Okay, thanks for watching, and enjoy the rest of your day.
Geber kafir!
I will end your death!
Peace in the Middle East. Yeah, that would be nice. That would be nice. Can only hope.
Are you a friend of mine? No? So get away from...
Must be destroyed!
The fires of war consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It seems a tragedy, but I say this is an honor.
Pay for your sins!
Altair, help me!
Please don't leave. Just a few coins,
Oops.
What is he doing?
Why is he doing that?
Good. I should be safe here. They won't dare spill blood in front of a holy place. In the chaos, I managed to grab this from one of the guards. Perhaps it'll be of use to you.
I don't know about not spilling blood in front of a holy place. They wouldn't spill it in a holy place. It's kind of an important distinction here.
No, please don't leave. Just a few coins, please.
Ashdadin, I think, is also one of the fictional targets. Well, to say all the targets are fictional, but it's also not a historical personage.
I am sorry, Ahmad. It came without warning.
My son? They have my son? What is to be done with him?
We did everything we could.
What is to be done with him?
He's to be executed. Today.
No, I won't allow it.
But what can we do? Majduddin will hear no appeals. He says there can be no barter with God's will.
This is not God's will, but madness. I'll go to him myself. Where is he?
He will attend the execution. Perform it even. He enjoys the act. A truly evil man.
We have no time to lose then. Let's go. أيها ثمن خطاياكم فأموتوا إليه واعثروا عليه وتحته إنه ينهك نفسه
Strength to stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all wiped from the world.
Damned archers! We are to launch an assault against one of Majd-ud-Din's lieutenants. But we cannot do anything until the rooftops have been cleared. And I have no men to spare. Would you be willing to help? Just make sure they do not see you coming, or we will have to begin again.
Tragedy. Be wary, friends. Who did this? The Shaitan is everywhere. Watching, waiting. He tempts us always. Be strong. Strong like Salahadin. And take up arms against our enemies in whatever way you can. I stand before you to deliver a warning.
What is he doing? Those you think you know so well. For none of us is above temptation. Should they act contrary to the law, no matter how minor it seems, they must be reported. A small crime today leads to larger ones tomorrow. Majd-ud-Din will help. Only come forward so that he might know their names. Watch carefully those around you. Those you think you know so well. For none of us is above temptation. Should they act contrary to the law, no matter how minor it seems, they must be reported.
You must not trespass here.
What is it?
He has found his strength. Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all wiped from the world. We must resist. We must push back. South comes the English king and his infidel army.
Away with you.
They leave horrors in their wake. Salahadin rides to meet him, that these barbarous acts might be avenged. Pray that God, glorious and exalted is he, finds favor with us, that he may grant us victory. Curse him! Curse the Christian king and his army of
Somebody tell me why he's doing that. None of us is above temptation. Should they act contrary to the law, no matter how minor it seems, they must be reported. A small crime today leads to larger ones tomorrow. Majd-ud-Din will help. Only come forward so that we might know their names. There is nothing more insidious than one who turns his back on the law. For the law was given to us by God. Glorious and exalted is he. To defy it is to disrespect him. There is no greater evil than this. Majd-ud-Din understands.
Why would anyone do this? The wires of war consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It seems a
I'm starting to understand why Al-Mualim favors you. I assume you have been sent to deal with Majd-ud-Din, yes? Then it might help you to know that he enjoys lecturing his prisoners before executing them. While doing so, he turns his back to the crowd. It would be the perfect moment for you to strike. Now, I must attend to my men. We have our own targets to deal with.
Okay, well that's good to know. And on that note, it is time for me to end the stream. So, thank you for watching, and see you next time.